Hadzabe Bush Tribe, starting the day with a hunt for honey and water. In the heart of Tanzania, where the wilderness remains untouched by time, the Hadzabe Bush Tribe begins their day in harmony with nature. As the first light of dawn breaks through the trees, the tribe awakens, not to the sound of alarms or bustling cities, but to the calls of birds and the whispers of the wind moving through the savannah. For the Hadzabe, each day is a new opportunity to connect with the land, hunt, gather, and survive as their ancestors have done for thousands of years. With no permanent homes, no agriculture, and no livestock, their way of life is one of complete reliance on the natural world. From the moment they wake up, the search for food and water begins, a daily ritual that is as much about survival as it is about maintaining their deep relationship with the land. The hunt for honey, a sweet and dangerous quest. One of the Hadzabe's most prized foods is honey, a natural source of energy and nutrition. Unlike many other foods, honey is a rare and difficult treasure to find, hidden high up in the trees and fiercely guarded by wild bees. Despite the risks, the Hadzabe are expert honey hunters, using ancient techniques to locate and extract the golden nectar. Tracking the honey guide bird. The honey hunting process begins with a remarkable partnership between the Hadzabe and a small bird known as the greater honey guide. This bird has a unique relationship with the Hadzabe, leading them directly to hidden beehives deep in the forest. The process is simple yet fascinating. Listening for the bird's call, the Hadzabe hunters move through the bush, mimicking the sound of the honey guide bird's call. If the bird is nearby, it responds with a distinctive chattering sound. Following the bird, once the bird has responded, the hunters follow it as it flits from tree to tree, leading them to a hidden beehive. Harvesting the honey. When the hive is located, the real challenge begins. Using fire, smoke, and bare hands, the Hadzabe men carefully extract the honey while trying to avoid painful bee stings. Smoke is essential. It helps calm the bees and makes it easier to collect the honeycomb. Sharing the sweet reward. Once the honey is gathered, it is brought back to the community, where it is shared among families, providing much-needed energy and nutrients. This symbiotic relationship between the Hadzabe and the honey guide bird is one of nature's most fascinating examples of cooperation between humans and wildlife. Finding water, a challenge in the African wilderness. While honey provides energy and sustenance, water is the lifeblood of survival. Unlike modern societies with access to taps and wells, the Hadzabe must search daily for natural water sources, which can be scarce, especially during the dry season. Methods of finding water. Tracking animal paths. The Hadzabe are skilled at reading the landscape, often following animal trails that lead to hidden waterholes. Digging for water. In some cases, water is found underground. Using simple wooden digging tools, they dig into the dry riverbeds until they reach moisture, scooping out enough water to drink. Collecting water from plants. Some tree species and vines store water within their trunks. By cutting into these trees, the Hadzabe can extract small amounts of drinkable water. Rainwater collection. During the rainy season, they use natural rock formations and leaves to trap and store rainwater for later use. The search for water is often a communal effort, with both men and women participating. While the men may be out hunting, women and children walk long distances, carrying traditional calabashes, gourds, and wooden bowls to collect water and bring it back to camp. A morning rooted in tradition. After a successful morning of gathering honey, finding water, and hunting small animals, the Hadzabe return to their temporary shelters, simple grass huts or shaded areas beneath trees. Here, families gather to share their findings, prepare food, and rest before the afternoon's hunting and foraging activities. For the Hadzabe, life is about more than just survival. Their mornings are filled with laughter, cooperation, and storytelling, reinforcing the deep bonds of their community. The simplicity of their lifestyle is a testament to human resilience and the beauty of living in harmony with nature. Experience the Hadzabe way of life. The Hadzabe Bush Tribe is one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer communities in the world, preserving traditions that date back thousands of years. Their way of life offers a unique glimpse into how early humans lived before the rise of agriculture and modern civilization. By observing their daily routines, hunting, foraging, cooking, and storytelling, we gain a deeper appreciation for the wisdom, resilience, and ingenuity that have allowed them to survive in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. If you're fascinated by indigenous cultures, survival skills, and the raw beauty of the African wilderness, be sure to follow along and discover more about the Hadzabe Bush Tribe's incredible way of life. Hadzabe Bush Tribe tries soft drink, Sprite, for the first time, a unique cultural experience. Deep in the heart of Tanzania, where the Hadzabe Bush Tribe continues to live as hunter-gatherers, life remains largely untouched by modern civilization. For thousands of years, their diet has consisted of wild fruits, roots, honey, and fresh meat, all sourced directly from nature. They drink pure water from natural springs, and have never been exposed to processed foods or artificial beverages, until now. In a fascinating and unexpected moment, members of the Hadzabe tribe experience something entirely foreign to their traditional lifestyle, tasting a soft drink, Sprite, for the first time. The event becomes not just a light-hearted moment of fun, but also a powerful contrast between the natural, ancestral way of life and the modern world of artificial flavors and processed sugar. First sips, a mixture of reactions. As the bottle of Sprite is opened, the Hadzabe gather around, curious but cautious. The fizzing and bubbling of the drink immediately grabs their attention, as they have never seen anything like it before. Some look at it with fascination, while others laugh nervously, unsure of what to expect. One by one, they take small sips, carefully tasting the unfamiliar drink. Their expressions range from delight to shock, with some enjoying the refreshing coolness, while others squint, cough, or shake their heads at the unexpected sweetness and carbonation. Accustomed to the mild, natural sweetness of wild honey and fruit, the intense sugar and bubbles are an entirely new sensation for them. Some of their reactions include curiosity, examining the bottle, sniffing the drink before tasting. Surprise, widened eyes and laughter at the unexpected fizz. Discomfort, some grimace at the intense sweetness and gas. Excitement, others eagerly take another sip, finding the coolness refreshing in the hot African sun. For them, drinking Sprite is not just about tasting a new beverage, it's an entirely new sensory experience, one that highlights the sharp contrast between their ancestral diet and modern processed foods.
Ako ba ililiku usibite. Ato ko michibipat. Kazi za kwako kaza kuteweza isa te. Hapa ikienda awa nikakutoka mshopote na mula gweko.
Nene kwa wala pina fe. Kwa takao kutoka ndio.
Mula na hu.
Gwe. Nini? Amana ba. Cheka kundo tuchanganya tena maana kwa. Bami masema.
Sema
baba.
Usimfungua sasa karibu.
Tete.
Nako. Ite pi.
Bai piono ite piameno.
Aya, bepe, seme ama isotoko nube ea okwa ketete kwa te zaneo na ale abima acheka. Okwa ketete.
Ale abiuma.
Takwe.
Ngata tsaya. Baba
Ya. Informal tena. Acha kabisa. Aichukua mtubi. Mama. Kuna nani mnyama digdigi kule tume. Wewe sitaki hiyo majani hapa. Wewe. Kwa hiyo.
kama unataka kuniua niue tu. Kisha kamba. Ndio na mama kule kale. Na bilau kuna amejinganya. Ndio. Yoko. Zaidi kwa. Sawa nani?